What's up, guys? It's Reclaimer, and oh baby, welcome back. We are finally restarting Zero to Hero. I've been wanting to do this again for so long. It's been almost a year since the last time I did Zero to Hero. For those of you that haven't been around that long, essentially what started my channel, my first popular series that I ever did was Zero to Hero, where we would play on a fresh account. You guys can see we're playing on the Reclaiming Champ gamertag, sort of going with the theme of my video from a few days ago, but essentially what it was we would start on a fresh account. We would hop into whatever the competitive playlist was at the time, whether it be Team Arena or the HCS playlist, or now just being Team Arena again, and we would play from level 1, from no placement matches played, all the way to the highest rank possible. At the time it was Onyx, because I didn't really feel like going higher than that, I guess, but I figured why not. I've been grinding for champ a lot as of recent, and I figured it would be fun to sort of redo this, and we would sort of stay consistent with it. And a lot of people really enjoyed this back when I did it, so I figured I would give it another shot, you know, sort of flip it around a little bit. But this time, I'm not settling. All right, we're not just going for Onyx here. We're gunning for champ 1. All right. So let me know in the comments sort of the format that you guys would like to see. I'm gonna keep doing the usual format, which is 2 games per video until we get there. I'm not trying to upload like 500 videos, but hopefully we should get there within a decent amount of time if I stay pretty consistent and I get after it. But let me know if you'd like to see 3 or maybe even 4 games of video. I know that can be like longer videos, but just let me know what you guys would like to see. But I think for right now we're gonna stick with 2 games per video. So we're gonna go ahead, get started. I'm super excited to be doing this again. Let me know what you guys think, and we're gonna go ahead and jump into it. All right, hopping into our very first game on this account, our first placement match. Got a little bit of oddball on Echelon, which is actually, I really don't mind this map. I actually think this map plays pretty well, and I went for rockets on accident. Oh my god. Oh, well, we're gonna have to make do. I'm not exactly sure the type of competition we're gonna be facing today. One thing that I have come across that I think is pretty good, especially for series like this. Oh, hello. Is that I haven't run into a whole lot of bronze caliber players, and I'm not saying that that's dude, nobody grabbed camo. What? I got camo 28. Yeah. One thing is that pretty much all of the competition I face, no matter what rank I'm at, is tough. Oh god, I really did not want to get backspiked there. But yeah, it used to be whenever you would start a fresh account that you would play bronze players for a while, and it seems like the majority of the people that are still playing Halo 5 are really talented, good players, which is awesome to see. Obviously, I'm not trying to throw shade at anybody, or I don't know. I feel like those words could be sort of misconstrued. Did I use that word correctly? I'm not sure, but yeah. Either way, I feel like it would be really easy for that to be taken negatively, but I really mean it in a good way. I'm really glad that the competition is fierce still on this game. Obviously, it makes for more entertaining matches and more entertaining videos on this side of things, which is dope. But yeah, it's gonna be a lot more challenging. It's not gonna be, because I feel like you would automatically assume that, you know, obviously at this point in Halo 5's lifespan, we're more than 3 years since the game's release. You would sort of think that not a whole lot of people are playing, and there's not a whole lot of good players playing, but if anything, it's more challenging. And it may be different for these first couple games, just because I'm obviously going to be playing less experienced players because it's a fresh account. But my experience with new accounts is normally after 2, maybe 3 games, it recognizes your skill level, because True Skill 2, no matter what you think about it, is definitely a good at determining your individual skills. So at least I think it's still True Skill 2. I don't know what sort of adjustments they've made to it. 26 camo, but yeah, it used to be when you're playing on a fresh account, what just hit me? Did you get punched by my teammate or something? But it used to be that you would play all your placement matches, and then you would get I don't know, you'd get gold or something. Even if I played all my placement matches year 1 of Halo 5, I would get like silver or gold on a fresh account. And then I would just play against people who weren't as experienced or weren't as good as me. Until I got to like mid to high diamond. So thankfully that doesn't happen this time around. And if I do well, all 10 of my placement matches, which is obviously something that I want to do, I'll get ranked Diamond 3, which means we'll have tough competition right out of the gate. And if we do well for our first 2, 3, maybe 4 placement games, we'll automatically start matching mid to high diamonds, which is sick. So entertaining matches right out of the gate, but right here, it looks like we're going to close this one out. Oh. Kill this guy. Give me a little bit of ball time, thank you. Looks like we're going to close that one out. 150 to 24. Didn't really feel like anybody was sort of playing the objective that game. I felt like everybody was kind of just running around right there. But yeah, game number 1 in the books. We went like 16-3 or 16-4 or something like that. So yeah, we're playing a lot of unranked players here, which is also not surprising because it is the beginning of the new season. So this season has only been live for like less than a week or something. So we went 16-1 actually. So pretty solid first game. Obviously, we don't want to drop the ball a little too early. We want to stay consistent and stay good and do well in our placement matches so we rank as high as possible. But we're going to go ahead and jump into our second game. And if we have enough time, we may even play 3. So we'll see how it goes. We're going to go ahead and jump into our next game. All right, game number 2, hopping into an Empire Strongholds. Fun fact, and I know I've talked about this before, but I am undefeated on LAN in Empire Strongholds. I'm pretty sure it's the only game type off the top of my head that I know for a fact I've never lost on LAN. I'm pretty sure at some point or another I've lost every other game type in a LAN environment, like in an actual live tournament. It looks like we're already facing a little bit of steeper competition. Obviously, this guy's gamer tag is Adderall Pro, so we get the stop on pit here. It might be camo guy. Need to be careful. I'm gonna actually jump out. I think it was camo guy. Nice, we did get the stop. They should be spawning at blue or outside, so I'm gonna go ahead and hop in this. Might even be able to get this. Teammates are here, so we should be able to cap this actually. Yeah. I mean, technically I'm undefeated in the new game types, like the new settings, like Sank and Echelon and Fisher, but that's only because I never played at a tournament with the new settings. Never had the chance to do that. Obviously, I didn't make it to New Orleans or London. I was busy the weekend of New Orleans, so I wasn't able to make it out to that one. But London, obviously, it would have been difficult for me to go to another country. I wasn't able to make it to that one. Ooh, that looked like it could have been a 5. A little bit of lag right there. I was hauling ass, dude. Nice little trade right there. Up to a 31-0 lead. We're doing pretty well so far. Yeah, obviously it would have been difficult for me to make it to London, so I didn't go there, and I didn't end up competing at Atlanta. I was there. I'm sure you guys know from all of my footage and whatnot, but did not end up competing. Just went to spectate and to hang out and do content stuff with people, which was dope. I'm super glad I went. Atlanta was a super fun event, super hype. Obviously, I got to see a lot of my Halo friends again. Got to sort of network a little bit, met a ton of cool people, met a ton of fans, which was sick. But yeah, did not end up competing there. And I will be at St. Louis as well, for those of you that are wondering. I know I've talked about it before, but just in case you may have missed it or you're wondering or whatever, because I don't know if I've announced it on YouTube, but I will be at UGC St. Louis, which is January 11th through 13th. It is a $35,000 Halo 3 event, which I believe is being crowdfunded as well, so the prize pool might even be larger than that. But it's in St. Louis, and it is a 4v4 Halo 3 tournament, which is going to be super awesome. Even in some of the online qualifiers that have been happening so far. That happen every Sunday, by the way, so definitely keep your eyes peeled on Twitch every Saturday. I believe it's either Saturday or Sunday. But keep your eyes peeled over the weekend on the MCC tab in Twitch, because everybody's streaming them. And we're seeing a lot of old names come back. Most notably, I think, have been like Neighbor, Best Man, Assault, Roybox obviously is back. So it's super cool to see that. And if you are a fan, or were a fan of some of the classic Halo stuff, and classic Halo players especially, I think you'll really enjoy that. And even if you're not, even if you are just a fan of Halo 5, which there's nothing wrong with that, I would definitely encourage you to give it a chance, because Halo 3 is one of the most entertaining competitive games to watch. My personal opinion, it is so much fun because I don't know, there's just something magical about it, and we talked about it on HCS Weekly, which, if you guys don't know, is a podcast run by UGC that's hosted by Shyway. Me and Proximity and I, sorry, we're on that podcast to talk about grassroots and content and the Halo community as a whole right after we got back from Atlanta. And we talked about Halo 3 because there's just something magical about Halo 3, man. It's a lot simpler, I think, than Halo 5, which, again, it's not a good thing or a bad thing. It's just a lot simpler. It's a lot easier to understand, and I think even inexperienced viewers of Halo 3 can understand when something cool happens, which is super awesome. So yeah, I would definitely say give Halo 3 a try if you don't already. But there's a second game in the books. 100-4 win on Empire, pretty dominant win. Ended up going 18-6, 66.6% accuracy with just over 2k damage. So we're doing pretty well so far. And look at that, we're already playing and matching with higher tier players. Last game it was all bronzes and unranked players. In this game we're matching high diamonds and plats. So pretty sick stuff. So we're gonna go ahead and I think we have time, so I think we're gonna play a third game. All right, boys, loading up into some Rig TS. Now this is one of my favorites. I think if you had to ask me what my favorite game types in Halo 5 would be, I think I would probably tell you that it would be either Rig Slayer or Plaza Slayer. Both of those game types are just so much fun to me, and unfortunately I got stuck on the wall, so I'm gonna get 5 for the first blood. Not the greatest start in the world of this game. And wow, this guy is peeling. 5's me and then rips my teammate. What a shot. I'm not sure what happened to Camo. Guy's still at Nest. I think he's still at Nest, actually. I think I might have just hurt him. Oh! We did not get the camo. Well, we're already facing adversity. Ah, damn, that sucks. I thought maybe I could get the jump on the camo guy. No. Facing adversity right out of the gate, man. But if you guys... Whoa, spawn kill! He was still there. This is no bueno. There's another guy here. Oh. Just in case you guys were wondering, because I catch a little flack for this sometimes. You know, people give me shit sometimes because I only upload the good games, or people think that I'm not that good because I'll play for 10 games and I'll only upload that were good or something, or I don't know, man. It's just, that's what happens when you're a YouTube creator, especially in more of a competitive capacity, the way that like myself or Proximity is people are just gonna give you shit, and people are gonna think that you're bullshitting, or I don't know, not being entirely truthful. Even when there's no evidence to the contrary, people say things. But one thing about this series that I think appeals to a lot of people is that this is raw. We upload every single game on our journey to trying to get champion. So if I go 1-16 in a Team Slayer, or I goose in a flag, like, still gotta upload it because it still happened. Damn, dude, these kids are on top of it. So no matter what, win or lose, I am uploading every single game in this series, and that's one of the good parts about this series, is you get to see the entire journey, the ups and downs, the highs and the lows, because that's the way it goes in any sort of competitive thing. There's wins and losses. It's not just some perfect road. It's not the easiest thing in the world, even for a player like me, and I would consider myself to be an above average player. I definitely think I'm good at the game, but even for someone like me, and even pros, man, it's losses happen. That's just part of it. And one thing that people like to talk about in competition, and specifically the way I think console competition is with Gears of War or Halo or Call of Duty or anything in that realm, is if you win, you're a god, and if you lose even just one game, you automatically suck. So But that's the thing that I wanna tell you guys is nobody's perfect. Nobody wins every single game. Everybody loses, and that's just the way it is. So I figured us being down by a shit ton of kills would be a good time to tell you guys that, but we're actually coming back in this game, so I also don't want to seem like I'm making excuses. I don't really know how you could perceive it as that, but I don't want to be like, oh, everybody loses. I mean, like, if we lose a game, it's definitely because the other team outplayed us, or because we made some misplays, or maybe somebody didn't do as well individually. That's the way it is, and that's the way it works. A loss happens because of one of those things. It's not just like, oh, well, we lost because it happens. Right now we're losing because the red team's teamwork has been pretty on point so far, and that one player at the top of their team right now is having a really good game. And did I get a blank on that guy? These guys are throwing really good nades too. I'm finding myself no shields a lot. See, they're just putting themselves in really good positions. We need to stay alive right here because Camo's about to come up. We can still make this comeback pretty easily. Gotta put ourselves in position to get this camo. Looks like teammates are doing just that. We need to work together. So I'm gonna make more of an effort to work with my teammates here instead of running out by myself. But it's really good to see because we are already having tough matches. Our third game in. Might die here. I might be alright. Oh shit. Man, I couldn't get away, man. Such an unfortunate series of events, but look at that. Teammate has camo. We have the scatter shot. We're only down by 3. Teammate, try to stay alive. I'll try to help you. Nice. Then I get 5, man. This Savage kid is just absolutely shitting right now. Down by 2. My teammates are definitely doing a little bit better. I think it's staying alive at this point in the game. It was definitely a battle that I did not need to lose. Could have stayed alive, but oh well. No! I thought he was walking towards white corner, and then I naded my teammate. Oh. Might be a free kill if my teammate turns around. Teammates. Teammate there. Coming down on the wire here. Dude, that was the greatest teamwork I've ever seen. I literally didn't see anybody, and then I poke out, and their entire team challenges. All right, they have a sniper. Scatter shot's down at white corner, I believe that was. Camo's about to be up. This is a super important part of the game. Brought it all the way back, but this is the most important part of the game right here. And I get no scoped. Dude, these kids are making such good plays. I'm 9 and 14. Alright, camo got burned. That's not the worst thing in the world. I get 1 scattered. Dude, these kids are making such good plays. Nice, I think we just killed the scatter guy. Alright, we're only down by 1. Now is our time for redemption. Stay alive, teammate. Got you covered. Need to keep backing these guys down. Dude, there's 2. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
That's a headshot.
Nice. Teammates clutching it. Oh, did he just get ninja'd? What just happened? Uh-oh. Oh my god, I'm gonna die. Oh! 50-48. What a tragic loss, dude. I'm amazed that we brought that back, though. My teammates were definitely carrying a lot of the weight right there. 10 and 16. I went -6. Oh, that sucks, man. That is a... Look, dude, look at that lobby. literally our third game, and we get a lobby like that. 3 champs on my team, and then 24 and 12 out of this guy. That is just, that was a crazy game out of that guy. But definitely not my best game. Pretty poor performance on my side, actually. Only 1900 damage, but damn, that's what we were talking about, though. That's what we were talking about, is we upload the good games and the bad games. But regardless, you're now 2-1 in our placement games. 3 down, 7 to go, and then all the way champ 1. It's going to be a long road, but it's going to be a fun one. I hope you guys are excited about the return of Zero to Hero. I know I am. Let me know what you think in the comments. Let me know if you want any format changes or what you think there should be. Link in the description to Patreon if you feel like supporting, if you are so inclined. Shout out to all my patrons. Their names will be in the description. Thank you guys for supporting. But also links in the description to my Twitch, my Twitter, my Instagram, merchandise. If you want to go get some cool Reclaimer Chaotix themed merchandise, t-shirts, hoodies, all that stuff. Everything's linked down in the description. Go check it out. But thank you guys for watching today. I hope you guys enjoyed. Like, share, appreciate it. Subscribe if you're new. Much respect as always, and I'll see you guys later. Goodbye.